So this is from the last, yeah, so this is from the last week study, right? So this is last week, quite long one, huh? Last week, this was a kanti cha sova chasata samana nancha dasanang kalena dhamma sakacha etam mangalam uttamam. Yeah. So that is to be patient and obedient, to associate with monks and to have religious discussion on due occasion. This is the greatest blessings. So we studied to be patient. Now we need to be patient with ourselves, okay? And then learn to be patient. We have to learn to meditate, and only then we develop our patience, right? And then we learn the stories of this the Chinchamanavika, and then obedient. This is the second great blessings that brings blessings in our life. We become obedient. So that's the last week's topic. Anyone notice who is standing in there? Two girls. Huh? Haridi, Panidi, notice your picture. Huh? And then I told you Radha Thera's story. And then the third, it was to associate with the monks. And we discussed why do we think that associating with the monks brings blessings. And we discussed on that last week. And then Angulimala, and also we discussed on how to have a Dhamma discussion helps to prosper our life. And this was a homework. Why do we have to be obedient? And give 3 reasons. And the second question was why we should associate with monks and nuns. So anyone has got anything to share on these 2 topics? Who's going to give a homework first? Inara, okay. Unmute first. Unmute. Inara, you have to unmute. I cannot hear.
Okay, yeah.
Okay.
For question 1, I'll read for 3 reasons. So
why do you have to be obedient?
We have to be obedient because if we are not obedient, we will not learn to be a better person. For an example, if a monk gave us some advice, then we should take it graciously because monks have studied the Dhamma, so they will guide you on the right path away from wrong actions. Or for another example, if an elderly person gave you good advice, then you should accept it because they have more experience in life than you do.
Okay. So to be better person, yeah. Obedience is to be better person, and the one who knows give us advice. What about Liara?
I said the same thing, and I said because it's wrong to break rules and we should respect our elders.
So not to break rules, yeah, and respect elders' advice, right? And why do you think that is a blessing?
Because
Kanidi, Pinidi, why do you think it's a blessing if we become obedient?
It makes us a better person.
Okay, makes us a better person. Right. Now, I will tell you one story before I go on, okay? That is, some of you may have heard this story, and that is a water buffalo. You remember? So there is mother buffalo, water buffalo, and there was a boy, and I will call this boy, what do you want me to call this boy? Water buffalo. Calf. Calf. Name?
Cowboy.
Sorry?
Cowboy.
Cowboy. Okay. So let me say, okay, John. Okay. So water buffalo, mother water buffalo went to eating, right? And there was a John who was very happy to get away from the family, get away from with the mom, yeah. And then it was like enjoying la 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 like that, so jumping around in the water. And his mother told him, don't go away far from me. And there is a tiger hiding in the bush. It will take you. So be careful. Do not go away. Yeah. But John didn't listen. So as he jumped around playing in the water, he went into closer to the bush. And suddenly his mother smells the tiger hiding in the bush. And she realized that the tiger is just hunting for the prey. At that moment, when John's mother told John, I'm not going to let you have tiger for a lunch. You already had a breakfast, a tiger breakfast. Yeah. So having heard that, yeah, and it was the nearer water buffalo couldn't go fast, so that's why she shouted like that, and the tiger heard that, oh, what kind of this John water buffalo is? Huh? I better not to go and snatch it. So that's how the tiger ran away, hoping that this water buffalo will not eat him as a lunch. So what do you think of this story? Yeah, see, now if the John was listening what his mother told him not to go far away and obedient, staying closer to his mother would not have to shout or would not have to be scared of the tiger that going to get the John away, right? But because of disobeying his mother, he was almost closer to the death. And that is, we can see here this time of a pandemic as well. All around there is a rules and a regulation not to follow, right? And do not go away. Just have to follow the rules and regulations. And if we are not following the rules and the regulations, what happens? We will be caught up and we get the virus and we will be sick as well. And maybe that takes us to the death. But now we become obedient to the news and to the seniors and one who knows. And that's how we are safe. Okay? So that's why obedience is really, really important factor to make us safe, and as well as it's a great opportunity to learn. One who is obedient will not be stubborn. Yeah? And one who is stubborn, basically he doesn't listen anyone. And if you become a stubborn, what happens? Nobody likes you. Yeah, nobody likes you. And you will have not opportunity to learn good things from one who knows. Okay, so that is the reason why why to be obedient. Since we are not stubborn, then we will get advice, and that's the blessings, and we will get support from them at all the time. Whenever we need support, they will be there to us. Okay. Now, second question: why we should associate with monks and nuns? Okay, unmute yourself.
Teachers. We should associate with monks and nuns because they help teach us about the Dhamma and they set us on the right path, and we can earn merits by doing Dhamma.
Okay, so right, so that's the yeah, that's two examples. Okay, monks and nuns, they are living in accordance with the rules and regulation, and they're living according to the Dhamma. So they teaches us Dhamma and also keeps us on the right path. Okay, well done, good. Okay, now we move on to the new. So today is day 9 of a study on Mangala Sutta. Okay, today is the blessing 31 to 35. It's supposed to be 34. Okay, it's 34. And here the Pali version is Tapocha Brahmachariyanta Ariya Satchana Dasanang Nibbana Sachikiriyacha Etam Mangalam Uttamam. Okay? Which means self-restrained, a holy and chastity life, the perception of the Four Noble Truth, of the supposed Four Noble Truth, and the realization of Nibbana. This is the highest blessings. Okay? Now, look at the picture here. What do you see here? A little boy is meditating. Yeah, and when you're meditating, there comes greed, there comes hatred, there comes, I don't know what I'm doing. Yeah, ignorant. Yeah? And this is a self-restraint. Now, here, I want to ask you, here, eyes are like a snake. Yeah? Ears are like a crocodile. Nose is like a caged bird. Tongue is like a mad dog. Body is like a fox. Mind is like a monkey. Now, one by one, who would like to go first? Why do you think eyes are like a monkey? Eyes are like a snake. Why do you think eyes? Oh, what happened? Okay. Why do you think eyes are like a snake? Anyone? Anyone knows his snake? Huh? So let me give you an example. Okay? Snake likes to see the secrets. So it goes into the small holes and travel into this secret places. And our eyes also always want to know new things. Becoming a nosy. I want to know and want to see what's going on. That's why our eyes are like a snake. And especially when you go to your friend's house. You want to see this one, you want to see that one. Constantly you're moving your eyes to know something else. Yeah. So that's why your eyes are like a snake. Okay, and the crocodile ears are like a crocodile. Where the crocodile lives?
In the water.
So crocodile likes cold water. Yeah, not hot water, cold water, cool. And our ears are always wanting to hear something nice. Yeah, something smooth. That's why we like beautiful songs that pleases our ears. Yeah. What about the caged dog? A caged dog, a caged bird. Yeah. A caged bird is always trying to find a way to escape away, run away from the cage. Yeah. And our nose is something like that too. Whenever you smell stinky, smell not nice, what do? You close your nose and you run away. Yeah? So you're always trying to run away from the bad smells. Okay, and that's why our caged bird is also like that, always trying to escape from the cage. Right? Our ears are like that. What about the tongue? Yeah, it says tongue is like a mad dog. Yeah, mad dog. When mad dogs, when mad dog is walking around, its tongue is coming out from his mouth, and then the saliva is dropping at all the time. Have you seen mad dog? So saliva is always dropping, and our tongue is like that too. We always want to eat delicious, nice food. Especially when you see chocolate, well, when you see the sweets, oh, you want to eat it. For Alexia, all you need is the carrot. So when Alexia sees the carrot, oh, like want to grab it as soon as possible, like that. And our body is like a fox. Why do you think? Do you know the fox? Have you seen a fox? Anyone has seen fox? No?
No, I don't see it.
In our center, occasionally we see the fox. Yeah, fox is hunting birds. And a few weeks ago, and now 2 weeks ago, I saw fox hunting a cat. And the reason it says that fox always like a warmness. Try to find a warm place to stay. And our body also always wanting to be comforted by warmness. We do not want to be cold. And then a monkey mind. So our mind is always jumping from one branch of the tree to another, right? A monkey. You cannot stay still. So you're jumping from one to another subject. You cannot stay still. So that's why our mind is like a monkey. And now here, restrain, blessing 31, restrain. Basically, Buddha is teaching us to be mindful when we are seeing something. Do not try to find special at all the time. Yeah, control yourself. And then our ears, be toleration, hearing any other unnice sounds, unpleasant sounds. And then always be careful of what you smell and be mindful of that too. And do not be mad dog, always wanting to eat. And And that is the blessings. Hmm?
But why did you ask?
And for the monkey mind, we all know. We all know monkey mind here, see? Snake wanted to look at secret place, secret things. And now, when we are sitting, when we are going somewhere, do not be nosy. Do not be nosy. That's the one. And when you see something to eat, that time also, do not be greedy. Do not be greedy. And here, there was a story I will tell you. There was one man who was just coming out from the forest. But when he come out from the forest, because he was lost in the forest, he scratched his all the clothes, and he came out from the forest without any clothes. Have you seen anyone walking out without the clothes, naked? Have you seen anyone naked walking on the street? No? Oh. So in Asia, there are plenty of people walking naked. Similarly, there was one man who came out from the forest and he was naked. And people thought that, oh, this man is really holy. He doesn't care of himself. He's not wearing a clothes. So people gave him some clothes to wear. He rejected, saying that, oh, if I'm not wearing a clothes, people respect me. So I'm not going to wear clothes. Right? Like that. And then people began to respect him. And then later on, one of his friends wanted to know that where is my friend doing? What is my friend is doing? And he realized that his friend is staying with naked, staying naked in a nearby jungle, in the forest. And he went to tell him, go to see the Buddha. Buddha will help you out from this wrong thought. And then he ran to the Buddha. When he went to the Buddha, he didn't know who the Buddha was. So he asked the monks at the temple where the Buddha is. And they told him, the monks told him that Buddha is on alms, going on alms, collecting food in the village. So the Bahia, he traveled, run, and then asked the Buddha, Lord, teach me Dhamma. And the Buddha said, no, 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 I am on a Pindapata. Wait for me at the temple. And then again he said, no, I have no time. Please teach me Dhamma. And then the Buddha again said, no, this is not the time for the Dhamma. This is Pindapata time, collecting food time. And then he again said, please teach me Dhamma. And then after that, he stood and thought that, oh, why he is so persistently asking for Dhamma. So then Buddha realized that his life is so short. So having heard that having seen that his life is so short, then Buddha taught him ditte dittamatta, saying that when you see, only see. When you hear, only hear. There is no I and there is no mind. Can you practice like this? When you see, only see, without having anything on that. It's not easy. It's very, very difficult. But the Bahia, naked one, he realized that there is no me, there is no I. It's only I sees object. Okay, and only ear hears the sound. We hear so many things, but we pay attention to only things that we like, like that. And there is no I and there is no mind. And having heard that, we are enlightened. Okay? Now, what stands for eyes? Snake?
Snake.
Okay. What is a crocodile? What stands for crocodile? Here. Okay. What stands for caged bird? Caged bird? Liara? What stands for caged?
Nose.
Nose.
Caged bird stands for
Nose.
nose. Mad dog? Saridi? Mad dog? What stands for mad dog?
Tongue.
Tongue, yes. And what stands for fox?
Body.
Body, okay. What stands for monkey?
Mind.
Mind, okay. So next time, whenever you try to find something by looking at something, think of a snake. Okay? Whenever you want to hear the pleasant thing or nice words, think of a crocodile. Okay? Whenever you struggle to go away from the bad smells or wanting to have a nice smell, think of the bird in your cage. And whenever you desire to eat more or want to eat more, that time think of a mad dog. Okay. And especially delicious food on your table, and constantly wanting to eat, that time think of a mad dog. Okay. At that moment, okay. And then whenever you want to be cozy, think of a fox. And whenever your mind is like a jumping all around like a monkey, so think of a monkey. So you are transforming yourself like a monkey. Yeah. That's why we have a rim called monkeys jumping on the bed. One fell off down, bumped his head. Mama called the doctor, and the doctor said, no more jumping on the bed, like that. Yeah. So this is the blessing number 31. Next blessings is a holy and a chastity life. Okay? Called Brahmacharya. Now, Brahmacharya means avoiding having sexual contact. It is also giving dana and helping others, practicing sila, and diligently speaking good, doing good, and thinking good. Okay? So this is the blessings number 32. Now giving dana, obviously, giving our food, material things, and wealth, and wisdom. Helping hands, basically helping other people, those who need it. And practice of a sila, what are the 5 precepts? Do you remember? Who remembers 5 precepts? Come on. Number 1.
Don't kill any living beings.
Number 2.
Don't steal. I don't remember.
Number 3.
Respect each other.
Okay. Where is Taridi Pinidi? Where are you? Number 4 and number 5?
Number 4.
What is the number precept number 4?
Don't lie.
Don't lie. Okay. And what about the precept number 5? Precept number 5.
Don't take any intoxicants.
Yeah, so don't take any intoxicant that clouds your mind. Okay, so that is the 5 precepts that we have to follow. Okay, and that when we are practicing at least 5 precepts, then that brings blessings to us. Okay, and there is also needs to be mindful of the way we think. Okay, the way we think, the way we speak, and the way we doing. Okay. Now there is the now I will end here for the blessings number 32, and now let's go to blessings number 35. Sorry, 33. And that is the knowing the, and here should be knowing the Four Noble Truths. Okay, anyone remember what are the Four Noble Truths? Anyone? Four Noble Truths? Hmm? So Four Noble Truths is there is problem. Yeah, there is a problem, and that problem has got a cause. Yeah, that problem has got a cause, and that problem can be ended, and there is a way to end the problem. Okay, so that is Four Noble Truths. Yeah, so number 1. Okay, there is a problem. Number 2, there is a cause of problem. Okay. Number 3, the problem can be ended. And number 4, there is a way to end the problem. Okay. So this is called the Four Noble Truths. Okay. Yeah, and this is a Four Noble Truths. Now, do you have a problem? Yeah? We all have a problem. Now, do you think becoming a sad is a problem? Sadness is problem or? Huh?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. Is it good or bad?
Bad.
Why is that bad?
Because we suffer.
Now, why do you think we sad? We become a sad. Why we sad? Hmm? Why do you think that we become sad? Anyone? Not happening as one wants. Yeah? Not happening as one wants makes sad. Feeling of unfairness. Yeah? And do you think that sadness can be end? Yes. So sadness can be end, yeah, by not expecting. Do not expect anything. Okay. Now, the next one will show you another way. Okay. Now, you have an exam. Yeah. Exam. Exam is a kind of a problem. Yeah, that you have to sort out. In order to get a good mark, what do you have to do? Huh? Study. Study hard. Okay. And let's say you are failed in your exam. Why do you think you're failing your exam?
You didn't study.
Didn't study. Did not study. Yeah. Now, in order to pass exam, let me create the column so it's easy. Insert 2 columns. Okay. Here, fail exam, and then a pass exam. Okay. And fail because did not study. Okay. Now pass. What we have to do to pass the exam? Sorry.
Become a student. Read the book.
Yeah? Study hard. See? That's simple. Now, I will tell you a story. I think I have told you many times this story again. There was a man who was ill, yeah? Who was sick. And then he went to see the doctor. And someone told him that the doctor is a really good doctor. And after having seen the doctor, he comes back home taking the prescription given by the doctor and put it in on an altar saying, oh, my doctor is very good. Oh, my doctor gave me this wonderful prescription, but didn't go to the pharmacy, collect the medicine. Do you think that his disease will cured? His disease won't cure, right? Because he hasn't get the medicine and he hasn't eaten the medicine. And next day after a few days later, he went back to the doctor and said, you eat the medicine. What medicine? I didn't have a medicine. Then, and then the doctor gave him a medicine and he took the medicine away and put it on an altar and didn't eat again and saying, oh, my doctor is so good. And then he gave me this medicine. And again, illness never cured. And after that, he went back again to see the doctor, and doctor said, "Did you eat the medicine?" No, like that. Yeah. So our illness is like the problem. Yeah. So illness is a problem, and illness can be cured. Illness has got a cause. There is a cause for illness. Yeah? And then it can be cured. Eh? And there is a way. That's eating medicine. Okay? So that is the Four Noble Truth. Knowing the Four Noble Truth. Now we can solve all the problems. And here, this is the teachings, the Four Noble Truths. So big. Look at here. And this is the 33, blessings number 33. When we know that, then we can come over. And realizing Nibbana. Yeah? Why do you think that Nibbana is a blessing? Nibbana is blessings because there is no greed and hatred. Yeah? There's only love and happiness. That's why it's called Nibbana Paramang Sukham. Yeah? Nibbana is the greatest happiness. There was a Wangisa, I will tell you a story. Wangisa, he was an ascetic, and he come to meet the Buddha because he knows all the after die where he was born, like that. And this Wangisa, after met the Buddha, he become the follower of the Buddha and meditated until he became a Nibbana. Yeah? And the Buddha was also become a Nibbana. Okay? So, anyone has got any idea what is Nibbana? Yeah?
Nibbana is the end of suffering.
Yes, so well done, Inara. It is end of suffering. So that's why it's a blessing. We all suffer. We have so many types of suffering. Like Alexia last week fell down from the sofa and got hurt. Huh? And 2 weeks ago, Alexia asked, why do we have to suffer? Yeah? Do you remember, Alexia? Why do we have to suffer? So we suffer because, you remember, Alexia? Why do we suffer? Can you tell me? Don't remember? Why do we suffer?
We have to die.
Yeah. And
To eat. And then we have to burn.
let me
And we
find.
have to make a pot.
Where is now? That's quite a few weeks ago, huh?
How to call this? What is this? Let's see. Show me how to do it. Save it. Hold on, let me put the hand.
So we suffer a lot because we have to constantly eat, and we have constantly getting old, and we don't want to get old. Yeah, and we again have to come back to the world like this. Okay, that's why we suffer a lot. And then Nibbana is the end of the suffering. Okay, and that is the reason why it's a blessings. Okay, and we end here for today's Mangala Sutta study. And here is the homework. Why restrain our senses is blessings. Okay, why restrain our senses is blessings. We know senses means. Senses here means eye, ear, nose, tongue, body. Okay, so eyes, ears, nose, tongue, body, and eye. Okay, so 6 senses. So this is senses. Why restrain our senses is blessings. Yeah, and this is a homework for next week. Next week is our last week, and after that, we'll have a 2 weeks break before we come back to study again. Okay, the last week will be the last week. Sorry, next week will be the last week. Any question before we go on to study the life of the Buddha? Any question?
Yes.
Okay.
Who invented the 5 precepts?
Who?
Who invents the 5 precepts?
Oh, who invented the 5 precepts? Right. Who invented the 5 precepts? Who do you think?
Is it Buddha? She asked.
Liara, what do you think the 5 precepts invented? Alexia thinks it was invented by the Buddha.
Yeah, this one.
Any question? Who invented 5?
Taridi, who do you think who invented the 5 precepts? So, now tell me, what is the 5 precepts? Number 1. What is
Number 1? Don't kill the animals.
Do not kill animals. Number 2.
Respect people.
That's the number 3.
Don't take something not belong to you.
Yeah, do not take what is not belong to you. Number 3, respect each other. Number 4,
Don't lie.
don't lie. Number 5,
Don't drink alcohol and don't smoke.
okay, why smoke? Don't alcohol, and smoke. Okay, so this is a 5 precepts. Now, question is, who invented these? Yeah. So, 5 precepts were there before the Buddha. Okay. Before the Buddha, 5 precepts were practiced. Okay. And then it is Buddha saw that if we make it as a rule, and if anyone practice these 5 precepts, then it brings happiness in a family, it brings happiness in the society. Okay, so Buddha emphasized more on that for the basic happiness in the family and in the society. That's why the 5 precepts become a part of a Buddhism. But this is not invented by the Buddha. It is a rule that every society have got it. Yeah, every society, every religion have it. Like this is also in a 10 commandment, not to kill, not to take, not to steal, and then no sexual commitments, misconducts, do not lie, and then taking alcohol may be different. In Christianity, you can drink alcohol, yeah, like that. But these rules are like a social regulation to keep the society in together. And Buddha just formalized it as the precepts that we have to practice. Okay, so we will go to the life of the Buddha now. Okay, we end here and then we'll go to the life of the Buddha.